let's talk travel sports.
That's the focus of an article in the latest editions of Seasons magazines.
JP DiTomaso is Director of Events at the Farmington Sports Arena, and David Rocha is the owner of the new Fast Pitch Nation Park that opens next week in Windsor. Welcome to both of you.
Thank you.
You are creating the world that parents like me live in, where like you no longer have a weekend.
That is correct.
That is correct. You know,
and we appreciate that.
Which is amazing. When I was growing up, so a travel team meant you traveled to another part of your town.
Correct.
And you went to maybe a different elementary school, which you had never seen before, and you met other kids. This is a whole different ballpark.
Completely different thing. I have right now, my entire season is booked, and I have teams representing 17 states and 2 countries.
Isn't that amazing?
Tell us a little bit, we get to read the article in Seasons magazines, but just tell me a little bit about the place that you are creating or have created and what it's like there.
Sure. Well, you know, we've been doing tournaments for many years. I'm the USSSA I'm director for New England. I've been doing tournaments for 9 years on fields in East Hartford that I would rent, but I needed a place where I could have my own, and so we built our own park, and we went a little crazy.
You went a little crazy.
I
know somebody else who went a little crazy.
25 acres.
It was JP and his family. You built one of the biggest facilities I've ever seen. It's right across. It's in Farmington.
Correct. Yes.
And but the thing is with these travel teams, these travel sports, is what it does is it gives these opportunity, a chance to meet other players, to see how good they are or not good they are,
Absolutely.
level up to the game, and they get to hone their skills.
Absolutely.
Oh, it's great. You get kids from different towns. You get kids traveling from out of state, visiting your facility, playing on different teams, and it gives them an opportunity to play with kids they wouldn't traditionally play with.
Right.
And you go to school with kids and you play with them other sports or at school in their town, and now you get to play with kids from across the state. It's great.
Yeah, we're going to show some pictures just to give people an idea if they're not familiar with this world. It used to be when I was a kid, you went, oh my gosh, there's your outdoor field rendering. Tell us a little bit about this.
So yes, that's a shot of our entire facility. So we have an indoor complex with 4 indoor turf fields, and we've got an outdoor complex with 3 turf illuminated fields, 1 grass illuminated field, and we recently added a big parcel where we can break down the fields and have up to 3 full-size fields. As you see here, there's quite a few extra ones out there.
I mean, when I remember, I played soccer for 9 or 10 years growing up, because that's what you did. But it was just town soccer, and we'd go like once a week and 1 game. Your parents would bring oranges. I mean, now you're there for. I mean, some of these kids are there every day.
Yeah, we call it the lifestyle. It's because it's you might have a family there with 2-3 kids. They're multiple hours a day, 7 days a week, so it really turns into, they're structuring their schedule, their life around the sport. Yeah.
Is there a pressure on the parents to make sure that they're there at every game? Otherwise, they're looked at by other parents.
Well, I think to a certain degree there is, but in travel softball, it's really all tournament play. So when they're there every weekend, those people are there 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 hours each day, both days. Sometimes it's a trade-off who's covering for which kid at what sport at what tournament. But there is a lot of pressure in that regard.
It's changed a lot, right? I mean, we were just talking about this, that if our parents didn't always even go to the games, and
Correct.
that was okay.
That was okay.
And now it's like parents are taking vacation time and structure, and it's a lot of
There's
cost.
actually a word for this in our industry. It's called tournication, which is part tournament, part vacation. People are taking their vacation time to go to a big event, a big tournament in another part of the country.
And these things are not inexpensive.
Well,
depends.
It's really all. It is and it's not. All the individual things are all modestly priced, but when you add them all together, the travel, the hotels, the food, the tournament fees, the tournament shirts, all the things that make it the event, it is the cost of a vacation.
Okay.
We're just a little bit more time here, but do you think it helps the kids? Because so there's a debate of, let them just be kids and play at a rec level. Do you think travel sports will matter when they're older?
Oh, absolutely. I think it teaches you life skills. I think it creates an environment where children can learn outside of their typical learning process in school, in the classroom. They get to create friendships that they're going to last a lifetime. And I think it absolutely helps them long term in their development.
Thank you so much.
All right, the current issues of Seasons magazines have already arrived in mailboxes. You can also find the articles online at seasonsmagazines.com and search for them on social media.
The publisher of Seasons Magazines has added a new publication also. It's called Connecticut Voice Magazine, featuring news and information for Connecticut's LGBTQ community. The website, ctvoicemag.com.